the 1880s in Atlanta, and how do you spell success? David T. Howard, one of the wealthiest men in Atlanta, owns a funeral home on Piedmont Avenue. Wesley C. Redding helps establish the Atlanta Loan and Trust Company and the European Hotel, the first hotel for African Americans in Atlanta. Both are located on Auburn Avenue. 1881, Morris Brown College is founded in the basement of Big Bethel A&E Church. 1883, former slave Alonzo Herndon comes to Atlanta and begins to build his entrepreneurial empire. Storm clouds always just beyond the horizon. Newsflash, Dateline, Carrollton, Mississippi, March 17, 1886. Whites massacre 17 blacks. 1887, and meanwhile, back in Atlanta, Hoke Smith, a protege of the New South booster Henry Grady, purchases the Atlanta Journal to put his political agenda for white power and black repression in force. Surely, this Hoke Smith has a future in Georgia politics. It's 1900, and W.B. Du Bois mounts the Negro exhibit for the Paris Exposition. The exhibit displays images of prosperous and educated African American women and men, along with charts that depict black achievement. 1904, James Max Barber launches his magazine, The Voice of the Negro. Breaking news, 1905. We have learned that the white elite in Atlanta is worried about black progress. Unnamed sources say the white elite have launched a strategy to keep the Negro in his place. The strategy involves black disenfranchisement, racial terrorism, and the vilification of the Negro. Our sources tell us that the strategy is intended to unite all Atlanta whites, regardless of their class standing or place of residence. Wait. My producer tells me we have a tape. Let's listen.
Vicious blacks are sounding the doom of their race. The wonder is that the white men did not begin in earnest a real warfare on the blacks. We prefer peace and order, but if it must be war, the white men are ready to face it. In the name of heaven, what else can white men do except make war to the bitter end against the black devils who continue to attack defenseless white women? There is no use to deceive ourselves about the situation. A conflict, terrible in its consequences, is surely coming. The men of this community will stand it no longer. They will begin a warfare on the black race that will mean hell itself to every one of them. The blacks will be destroyed, annihilated, and completely vanquished if they do not stop these crimes.
How did we get to the 1906 Atlanta Race Riot? Here's a timeline of white attacks on black political power. 1874, Vicksburg, Mississippi. 1874, New Orleans, Louisiana. 1874, Coushatta, Louisiana. 1875, Yazoo City, Mississippi. 1875, Clinton, Mississippi. 1876, Hamburg, South Carolina. 1876, Ellington, South Carolina. 1898, Wilmington, North Carolina. 1898, Lake City, North Carolina. 1898, Greenwood County, South Carolina. 1900, New Orleans, Louisiana. 1900, New York City, New York. 1906, Brownsville, Texas. 1906, Atlanta, Georgia. Wait, we have breaking news. Hoke Smith is speaking, and yes, we have the feed. We go live to Hoke Smith.